Hello, my name's John Norden and I'm Principal here at Abbey Grange Church of England Academy. As a Church of England school with a faith-based admissions policy, it is really important that you as parents and carers understand how our admissions process works. It is different to most other Leeds schools, and these next few minutes will just hopefully give you some of the clear information that you need in order to make a successful application on behalf of your child to Abbey Grange. So how do you go about applying for a place at Abbey Grange? Although we are an academy, we still use the Leeds Schools admission system. And as such, if you want to preference Abbey Grange as one of your choices, you need to do that on the common preference form and return it to the admissions team at Leeds City Council, or do that online, and the deadline for that is the 31st of October. However, to apply to Abbey Grange, you're strongly advised to also complete the Abbey Grange Supplementary Information Form, which you can find under the admissions page on our website, or you can request a form from us. You must also return the Supplementary Information Form by the 31st of October, but it comes to us here at Abbey Grange. Because we are oversubscribed year on year, our policy includes an oversubscription process which gives priority to those with a faith link. If a supplementary information form is not received, then your application to this academy will go to the bottom of the list of applicants, even though you've returned the common preference form to Leeds Admissions. Our admissions number is 240 students to come to us next year for Year 7. And as I've said, we are always oversubscribed, so we use the admission criteria strictly to make judgments about who those 240 students will be. These criteria for admission are detailed in the admission policy, which can be found on our Academy website, as well as a copy of the SIF, the Supplementary Information Form, which is also there. Briefly, places go in proportion to Church of England families, Churches Together families, which is other Christian denominations, and other world faith families. We are explicitly a Christian academy, and you'll be asked on your Supplementary Information Form to reflect your commitment to your church or place of worship. As you'll see, there are two different levels of commitment to your church or place of worship. The first is at the heart of. This means someone whose family worships twice a month or more. The worshipper might be the child or one or more of parents or carers. This must be for a period of at least 2 years prior to the date of application. The second level is attached. Attached to the church or place of worship means someone whose family worships at least once every 2 months. Attendance at parade services linked to Cubs, Scouts and Brownies will count as long as there is attendance at some sort of service every 2 months. The worshipper might be the child or one or more parent or carers. There must be a period of at least 2 years prior to the date of application. We recognise that the closure of churches and other places of worship during lockdown has meant that a period of attendance has been almost impossible for most worshippers. We've therefore applied to the Office for the School's Adjudicator to slightly vary the wording in our current admissions policy to reflect this. And I'll just read that wording out. In the event that during the period specified for attendance at worship, the church or relevant place of worship has been closed for public worship and has not provided alternative premises for that worship, the requirement of these admissions arrangements in relation to attendance will only apply to the period when the church or relevant place of worship or alternative premises has been available for public worship. So we hope that that reassures you that a reason around COVID making it impossible for you to attend your church or place of worship should not prejudice your application. We haven't yet heard back from the Office for the School's Adjudicator. As soon as we do, we will put that on our website in the admissions area. and the wording which I've just read out can be seen at the moment in our admissions area. Having a sibling attending Abbey Grange already gives you priority within the two subcategories that I've already mentioned. So as you fill in your supplementary information form, please be honest, as verification from your church or faith leader is always followed up. It's advisable to make yourself known to the vicar, church or faith leader if you're going to apply, and ask them about how they would verify you. In terms of allocating places, we do not know whether you have chosen us as first or last, so we use only the admissions criteria. But when Leeds City Council admissions allocate places, they do try to give as many first preferences as possible. So if you do think that Abbey Grange is the right place for your child, I would definitely recommend that you put us down as your first choice. So that's just a quick run through of the key aspects of our admissions process. As I said, there are some differences to other schools because of our faith-based admissions policy. Please do have a look at the policy and other guidance on our website. Thank you very much for listening.